All right, we're talking next level cinnamon buns. Thanks to Chef Paulette in our Super Home Surplus kitchen.
I mean, this just looks like heaven. She's going to show us how to make glazed cinnamon walnut pinwheel buns.
That's right.
You know what? We look at it and we're like, that looks like butter. It is.
This is about 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay, first of all, here's the dough.
Okay.
All right, I'm using a biscuit dough recipe.
Okay.
And it really works nice. I mean, the recipe's on the website, but any biscuit dough recipe you've got will work. I'm almost positive.
But you do brag about your, not brag in a in an appropriate way. Yeah, but your biscuit dough recipe, you've said before, is pretty no-fail.
Yeah.
Yes, it's so easy and it's so flaky and it's so lovely. So when you put it into something that also has sweetness, it really works nicely.
Out.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay.
So we rolled out the dough.
Yeah.
Now this is butter. I left it out overnight so it was nice and soft. So you just spread it all on there.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. And now we're going to put cinnamon. Okay.
This is not an exact science, right? It's just
no.
eyeball it.
But that's not how Chef Paulette rolls.
I know.
She likes to just kind of, she's fast and loose in the kitchen.
The recipe says, you know, measurements, but I never like stop and do that.
Yeah.
Then we put sugar.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna kind of go.
She's
like
eyeballing this too, and I like it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, is there a cue to how much sugar you put in the cinnamon? You just kind of
you look at it. You know, in my classes, when my students do stuff like this, they're like, usually a lot of the time, pretty timid. Like, I'm like, put it, God, you got it. Because people are afraid they're going to do it wrong, or it's going to be too much, or it's going to. All right, if it's a little bit too much. In this situation, it's really not going to make that much difference. Oh, this is too sweet. No, it's not really going to be.
The only thing you have to be careful with is salt, right?
Yeah. But you want to make sure you're using enough salt.
All right.
Okay, now
so
how do you like this little?
Look at that
handy
little
dandy?
I enjoy that.
So
and it's
whole,
a measure.
What are these? Walnuts are in the top.
Yeah.
And it goes through the little machine.
Look at that.
That's great.
That's right.
So it has like the measurement on the bottom.
Has measurement on the bottom,
So
if you want to pay attention to that.
It goes so against what you normally do. I feel the need.
Feel a spot, yeah.
Well, I just want to feel useful.
I love it.
There you go.
All right.
I'm enjoying that.
There.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to put the walnuts on there.
Okay.
Now, this is kind of like a little messier. Here, I'll get, you can
But you know what? This is so great. We were talking about a great idea to do with the kids.
Yes.
Saturday morning, you want to do this for a little breakfast.
Do something.
The kids are going to be all
Thank
over
you.
it. Yes.
Now, I used to make this. I've made this recipe for years. The walnuts is kind of like a new thing. I'm adding that now. Okay, so
I
now
like that. It's a
comes
little bit
the,
of protein, Chef Paulette. That's what we'll say.
Yeah, and crunch.
Yes.
Protein and crunch. All right, now here comes the sculptural part.
Okay.
Okay, so I started here.
Right.
And then you just keep rolling. And I'm going to hand this over to you guys.
Do you put much flour underneath the biscuit dough?
No, it depends on how the biscuit dough turned out. You know, when I made it, if it's a little sticky, I put more flour. If it's pretty good without it. Now watch your ends here. You want to make sure that goes tight too.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. All right.
Failing.
Usually the no, that was
I'm
just
joking.
a tip. Just a tip. You can pull that whole thing back.
Look at that. Look at that.
You got it, Cal?
There you go.
Got it. Done.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
So
Then we slice it up.
Then we slice it up.
I love
now,
this.
usually the first one is kind of a little funky because it's got that end, but you could make them anyway.
They look like little
look
roses.
like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Little rose.
All right. So anyway, then the real ones start coming. Oh. And you just put that on your baking pan.
Do you need to flour your knife at all to cut through it, or
Usually
no?
not.
Okay.
Usually not. Goes right through.
Okay, and then, you know, once you kind of squinch it,
yeah, then
sort
you
of
kind of
reshape
get back
it,
into the
open it up.
roundness.
Yeah.
And as you go deeper, you'll get the bigger ones. And then they just bake for about 15 minutes, 400 degrees.
Oh, wow,
and
really
they're done.
quick.
What is
400
the glaze
degrees,
made
15
out of?
minutes.
The glaze is the simplest recipe in the world. It's just like a couple of tablespoons softened butter, about a cup of powdered sugar, mix that all up, and then a little vanilla, and you add hot water, just little by little until you get this consistency. And you keep stirring, and you can put more water to get it thinner or less to have it thicker.
I love
so
that.
You
All right,
can
I'll
just
do a little icing right here.
Yes.
But now,
Yeah.
is there, do you say at a certain thickness? Do you say, okay?
You know, it's up to you what you like. I tend to go a little thinner because I like to have a lot of them. so if I say eat 3 of them, then I know I'm not eating 3 huge ones. You know.
That's exactly right. Everyone in the studio right now, everyone's mouth is watering. Yes. We're all looking at these like,
who doesn't want a cup of coffee with this?
I love these.
Oh my goodness. And you know, it was interesting because Carol, I heard you mention like you could throw a little lemon in here. I was thinking orange. You could do a little orange zest.
Or you could even put a little orange extract in the icing, and that'll make it pop even more with another flavor.
Forget any suggestion, because this is amazing.
So just leave it. Never mind.
How it is.
I love it.
On our website, todayinnashville.com.
Getting in on
Paulette, so good to see you.
Oh, thank you.
You always inspire me.
Right.
You can sign up for one of our cooking classes.
Yeah, I'm at chefpaulette.net, and I'm on Chef Paulette Facebook, and so you can get all my information there.
So great, Chef Paulette. Thank you so much.
I'm pretty happy right now.
All right.